I'm trying another microphone. I'm sorry to do this to your ears. My name is Vander Puchert, and this is Finding Frequency. This time I'm using a lavalier microphone, and it's always a difficult word for me to say. Lavalier microphone? Well, you know those microphones, what you like, you usually see them attached to someone's shirt. They always peek out when someone's doing an interview or on a newscast with a guest. You'll see a little microphone protruding somewhere, sticking out of a shirt, clipped to a blouse or something like that. So I'm testing this microphone because I'm plugging it directly into an interface that I also have here next to me that I usually have my big microphones attached to. And I use it on a daily basis. So today I bought a little adapter to allow for the small lavalier microphone to be attached to this device. Now, let me tell you what. I mean, you're not coming to listen to this. I question the fact that you're listening to this in the first place to hear me talk about microphones. But I'm trying to experiment and see and optimize some of the gear I have and see where I can make things work. And also, with the thought of perhaps doing a video soon, I'm testing different combinations of technology just to see what kind of audio I can get. Because the one thing I want to share, though, when it comes to audio, and if you ever think about stepping into the world of video production, audio, content, that kind of stuff, a lot of people will tell you, not only me, that you can do a really crappy video, but you have to get your audio as close to spot on as possible. In sync, people should be able to listen to it, not too loud, not too scratchy. And then you have a winning combination. Don't spend too much on your video, even though some of us do step into that trap, though. Wink, wink. Wow. What a day today was. I procrastinated for a fair amount of the day, doing all kinds of things, catching up. The one thing I'm trying to sort out, which has become a bit of a voyage, but as an adventure, is that we now in our garage, that is the area where we park a car downstairs in our little apartment block, have a vast array of different bicycles because Marta cannot help herself to buy a bicycle for each of the years that Francie will be alive in the future. So we'll probably have about 21 bicycles in the garage at some stage, but now we do have a fair amount. I think there is modes of transport is about 6 or 7. We can hardly fit the damn car in. But the smallest one, which we would love to have him start experimenting on, because one should learn how to ride a bicycle, I guess, is the smallest one, and it requires to have little training wheels. Yep, my son is starting with the training wheel vibe. So I spent half the day today trying to attach training wheels from the one to the other one, because there is really 2 bicycles for Francie downstairs, and only to find out that they do not fit. And it actually reminded me of a story that I wanted to share with you about training wheels. So I did mention that I did a motorcycle ride with a bunch of Harley Davidson guys in South Africa through 15 African countries, Southern African countries. And we did it with UN Women. It was really to go and canvas and talk about, abstaining from taking out your grievances and your bad attitude against women and children. And we traveled the 15 countries to go speak to men about how we should respect women and treat them as such. And it was kind of a really a life-shaping, a life-forming experience. And one side, meeting people from Africa, Southern Africa, because of the way that I have been living in Johannesburg, I didn't really get out into or cross the border much. And I got to see parts of the southern continent that I would probably never have seen before. And it opened my eyes, met beautiful, brilliant people. And then also part of it was then the camaraderie that I formed riding with these 15 bikers. And it's difficult for me to express, what it meant riding with these guys, because some of them were mechanics, some of them were engineers, some of them were business owners, but then there were the true hardcore bikers too. I mean, there was 2 former Hells Angels also riding with us. And, like, I would never forget, like, spending time with them and actually earning respect of these guys, being able to keep up with them. And it's not about speed, it's about distance and really, like, who's this advertising rat riding with us? And then at some stage, kind of gaining their trust and riding with them and at certain pieces of road where we were just like on our own and I was riding with these guys and managed to build a friendship and understanding. And I'll never forget that. And also one of the big things that happened on this trip is during the latter part of the adventure when we went into the northern part of Mozambique, which was it's a little bit of a war-torn country. We went in there. The roads weren't in a good state at all. And at some stage, I hit a pothole and came off my motorcycle, destroyed the motorcycle. I walked away, luckily. And long story short, at some stage, a friend of mine who was still in South Africa decided that there's no ways that Vanna wasn't able to finish this adventure. And then a day later, he sent me his own motorcycle. So I was actually able to complete this journey with all my friends and earning even more respect from the former Hells Angels. And they expressed it like that. And that's something that I'll always be proud of, that I've been able to properly ride a motorcycle. But then as luck has it, and as this camaraderie kind of shaped up, at the end of the journey, we had a big kind of get together. UN was there. People were talking about the adventure. We were sharing stories. And then at some stage, they started handing out awards. And I received an award in front of everybody. And I was looking for it today, and I think I left it in South Africa. It was a set of training wheels. So the crew went out. They went to the closest little shop, hypermarket, and they bought a small set of children's training wheels because they said I needed to attach these to my new motorcycle, which I still had to kind of go sort out after this adventure. Luckily, it was insured. I had to go and sort this out and then attach these training wheels because I require them to get back on the road again. I'll never forget that gesture. It was such a fun evening and fun expressions, and what a journey it was with those dedicated 15 bikers and for a very important cause. But so searching for real training wheels for my son today brought back that memory, and it was good to think about that again. Man, I mean, you can lose everything in life, but memories are so important. And leave it there. I hope you have some cool memories to cling on to, hang on to, and perhaps when you walk around, do things, and search out new things, maybe some old memories will come up and bring a smile to your face. And if you want to, you can always share it with me. Thanks for listening.